Hey everyone, this is just a video where I'm going to turn on the camera, talk to you sincerely about something that's been on my mind quite a bit lately, in the hopes that it'll help you. It doesn't have a lot to do or anything to do with learning or technology. It has to do with starting a YouTube channel if you're over 40. And this is a trend that I'm seeing on YouTube right now. YouTube, I've been here for about 4 years. I have 38,000 subscribers. I make a video every week on average. And I see trends going through YouTube. So one of the trends that happened a little while ago was a lot of big YouTubers were quitting YouTube. So there's a lot of videos. Why are they quitting YouTube? What are they doing? And spoiler alert, one, most of them didn't quit. They just changed the way they were doing YouTube. And two, those that did leave or did dial things back did so because of burnout. They were just working too hard. They lost the fun part of YouTube. Well, I think the next trend that I've started seeing is start a YouTube channel if you're over 40 or over 50. And as you can tell, I fall into that category. Now, this is great, but I think you should, by the way. I'm going to say I think it's a great thing to do, and I think there are a lot of really good channels that can help you with that. They can tell you about what does it take to start a channel. Just turn on your camera, start shooting. You don't need a lot of equipment. You should have a niche. You should do good thumbnails and look at retention. They're going to give you a lot of great YouTube advice. They're going to help you start your channel. Some of them may even have a course that you can sign up for, and just look at the courses. There's ones that are a little more reasonably priced and some that are pretty expensive. I'm not here to do any of that. What I'm here to talk to you about is the elephant in the room, money. I wanted to talk to you about what the money aspect of YouTube looks like and why maybe if you're over 40 or 50, that might be the reason you want to start a YouTube channel, but I don't think it should be the reason. And that's just based upon my own experience and something that I think is important to at least go into the process with your eyes wide open or as open as they can be. So the problem that we have is when we're in our 40s or our 50s, we might look back and we might have some regrets about whatever, but we also are looking forward to a future where we want to have that financial freedom and independence. We probably maybe haven't reached it quite where we want to be. And so we're looking for solutions that we can use in order to try to reach those objectives that we had hoped that we would have reached at this point. That's normal. That's like everybody's story. There are the exceptions, the person who, everything from winning the lottery to building and selling a company, there's always going to be the outliers. Well, that also applies to YouTube. So with my channel, which I've been doing for 4 years, a video every week, lots of work, lots of effort, I've enjoyed every second of it. But I will tell you right now that even with my channel the way it is right now, I could not make this my full-time job. At which point maybe a video will pop up and it'll say, how to make YouTube your full-time job with a small audience, which will involve selling a product or a course. But you can make money in different ways, but I really want to emphasize that in my limited 4 years of experience, the one thing I've seen is that when it comes to money in YouTube, that should not be your prime driver. That should not be your prime objective, because I'm not exactly sure that, with the exception of some outlying channels, I don't think that's the common thread for everybody who starts a YouTube channel. And I think that's the elephant in the room. That's what I wanted to address, because I think when we find dissatisfaction with where we are, maybe with our ability to generate more revenue and such, we can look for different ways to try to make that money. And I think a lot of people are looking at YouTube as potentially being that. And I'm not saying it's not, but I'm also saying from my own experience, you can look at the size of my channel, you can look at my views. I just don't find that the money aspect would be something that would replace my regular income. Now, that being said, I guess what I'm saying there is don't let YouTube become your midlife crisis, right? So let YouTube be something that is fun. Let YouTube be something where you express yourself, but you take it as that. You can use YouTube in so many powerful and exciting ways that can help you learn new skills, like doing videos, script writing, telling stories, connecting with audience. All of these things, especially in your 40s and 50s, can be really important. If you, for example, are working in an office job, or if you're working at a job that, maybe you use the same skill set all the time, having a YouTube channel can help you expand your skill set around communication and video and such. That does look good if you're trying to promote within a company. That does look good if you're trying to express yourself and find new ways to be creative. YouTube has a very low barrier to entry. It also has, from a financial standpoint, a very low success rate in terms of replacing income. That is the elephant in the room. But one thing it always has, no matter what, is that low barrier to entry means that anybody can enjoy making YouTube videos. You can set your own sense of purpose. You can set your own goals. You can communicate things that matter to you. I can make this video and I can post it on my YouTube channel, and whether this gets 10 views, 1,000 views, whatever, it allowed me to talk about something that I felt was important. It allowed me to have a conversation with you as an individual on the other end of this camera, somewhere in the world, who is thinking about starting a YouTube channel, and maybe you saw this video and you're like, yeah, I do want to start a YouTube channel, but I know going into it that this isn't my, get out of my job or get to financial, freedom card. It may lead to that, but believe me, from my experience, that is the 1 in 1,000, if not the 1 in 10,000 YouTube channel that launches, does 5 videos, has 100,000 subscribers. I think that's really important to go in with that attitude. Now, that saying, having a growth mindset and thinking about the possibilities is a fantastic way to keep yourself engaged with information, to keep yourself engaged with creativity, to do things that are very useful. In my case, I really created this YouTube channel as a way of sharing what I believe to be good educational content that we can use to help people learn and teach more effectively and to be more productive. I'm not a massive channel, so I don't have a lot of authority in this area, but I have grown enough as a channel to say, you know what, I've reached an audience or some people with different videos that have helped them. I get comments, you've helped me. I get comments that this is interesting. I've unlocked opportunities for myself and for the people that I'm hopefully helping through my videos. I've unlocked opportunities because of this channel. I've built a little bit of a reputation within my circles and expanded my circles. So I think that is the main reason to have a YouTube channel. So if you're over 40, if you're over 50, and if the reason that you're looking at starting a YouTube channel is because you're feeling potentially a little financially strained, or you're feeling like your career is stagnating, and I don't like to use the term midlife crisis, but if you're questioning, what's the purpose of what I do, YouTube is not going to solve that problem, but YouTube can be a tool to help you be the person you want to be, share the things you want to share. And yeah, you know what? There can be a little bit of benefit from that, but it's not going, or in my experience, I always have to, put my comments in a little bit of a cushion, because there will be the outliers. There will be the person who starts a YouTube channel, has the exact right topic at the exact right time, and that YouTube channel explodes. But I do want to say there are millions of YouTube channels out there. There are so many that struggle just to get that 1,000 subscribers, that get that 3,000 hours now of watch time. They struggle just to get that before they're even monetized. And I will tell you immediately as well, with my channel, I got lucky. I did not do any gaming of the system. I did not do any algorithm research. I just made some videos to try to help people teach remotely at a time when people needed to teach remotely. And a couple of my first videos that I did got 70, 80,000 views. That got me to my 1,000 subscribers. That got me to my, at that time, 4,000 hours watch time. And I started making just a few dollars a month from YouTube. At this point, for the sake of complete transparency, the money I make on YouTube is about the equivalent of a car payment or the equivalent of a couple of utility bills. That's nice. I love it. It's great. But I will not be buying any new hardware or new, I won't be going and buying a new vehicle. I won't be going and buying a yacht or a house. I'm not making that type of money on YouTube. I hope that if you start a YouTube channel, you reach an audience. I hope that you get that creative feeling from it. I hope you enjoy it. And I hope that you do wonderful things even monetarily. But let's go in with good expectations and good objectives. I hope this video wasn't too much of a rant on that, but it is something that's been weighing on me. I really do like the channels that can help you with your YouTube journey. They're great, they're sincere, but let's just talk about that one element. That's what I wanted to talk about today. So I hope this was useful. I hope that for any of you over 40 thinking of starting a channel, that you're interested in what I had to say. I'm always happy to answer comments down below. I'm very transparent in terms of telling you, roughly that, I make enough for a couple utility bills, no more than that. I have unlocked a few cool opportunities. That was fun. I'm going on a trip next week that's being taken care of for me in order to do some speaking engagements. I'm very happy about that. But I've gotten a couple of free pieces of hardware and software. That's been very cool. But other than that, this is not a life-changing journey for me in terms of financial reward. It has been pretty life-changing in terms of my enjoyment. I don't want to be the next wave of YouTubers who quits YouTube because I'm no longer motivated or creatively excited by it. So thank you for listening. If you made it this far, comment down below. As always, the like and subscribe is a great idea too, although the majority of the videos on this channel will be about education and how to use technology to help people learn and teach more effectively. Thank you for watching. Take care.